welcome to Commodore Rediscovered, and I've got some really good news for you today. We have got a brand new release of the classic 1981 arcade game by DECO, Lock and Chase. So if you're familiar with Pac-Man, which I assume most of you are at this point, you'll see that this is very much a clone, but it's got its own take on it, rather than just being a direct clone. So obviously the success of Pac-Man in the late 70s spawned lots of clones and lots of copycats. But this game in particular, Lock and Chase, had its own spin on it. For example, we can go around the mazes, or the vaults as they're called, and we can actually lock the enemies out. The aim of the game is to collect all the money bags you can see, and just like Pac-Man, we got to collect all the coins scattered around the vaults, or the maps as you see. If you like Pac-Man, and you like a little bit of a different spin, bit of quirkiness, then this game, Lock and Chase, is for you. I'm going to leave the link in my description so you can actually download this. And this game is going to run perfectly on Commodore 64, both PAL and NTSC models, and it's also going to be fine using emulation devices. The gameplay footage you can see today is using RetroArch, and it's working just fine. Now, in terms of graphics in Sprite, LC Games, who produced this game, obviously wanted to capture the feel of the 1981 arcade classic, and so sprite animation is very blocky, but that reflects the game is trying to port from 1981, so you're not going to see highly polished graphics in this game or sprites like some Commodore 64 games do today. In terms of controls, this game is very simple to control. Joystick up, down, left, right, and fire or action button locks doors. If you've got 5 or 10 minutes tonight, do check out Lock and Chase. And if you're not familiar with LC Games produced this game, who's also in the past developed some very awesome arcade ports to the C64, including Dig Dug, Space Invaders, and Pac-Man. He's also developed his own style of games, such as The Last Defender, which was a Pan clone, and he's also done Mike Mech, so a very talented developer. Anyways, I'm going to leave the link for this game in my description so you can download this yourself. And whilst you're there, do check out LC Games' other games. They are really awesome.